let's go. Let's find out what you need to know. I got a hater that must be working overtime because I've had a lot of dental issues. And I was talking with a root worker friend of mine. And we were talking about how the person thinks that by causing dental problems and TMJ problems for me, it will make me stop giving readings and stop telling the truth because I won't be able to use my mouth. Honey, I'll talk out of my ass if I got it. My ancestors are not going to play. So the first dentist literally told me there was nothing wrong with my mouth and that there's no reason for any of my pain and sent me away. That person is going to get some serious bad juju because their basic job was to detect that I had a severe infection on this entire side of my mouth and that I have some cavities that need filling and all this stuff, but it all stems from the severe infection that I had in my gums. So I've spent almost a month dealing with one doctor claiming nothing was wrong, and I felt it, and I actually left the office the last time because I was sitting there and they were going to do work like for superficial cavities, as they called it. And Spirit was like, no, get the hell out of there. So I did, went to a different doctor, and they were like, this is basic dentistry 101. So I'm fine. I will still be talking no matter how many teeth they ripped out of my mouth. I could have a whole new set of caps and dentures, and I'm going to look good. Anybody remember Meet the Robinsons when the frog all of a sudden had the dentures in his mouth? And he's like, ah. All right, Frankie, baby. Queen of Wands. And I love this card. Look at this. With the little hat. Then you got the Empress in reverse, and you got the Four of Cups in reverse. So what do we got at the bottom of the deck? Page of Pentacles. And by the way, I read that as pegged of Pentacles. So we should get into this because getting pegged is a whole kind of 18 plus statement. So I don't think that's what your reading means. You are the High Priestess. You are the Queen of Wands. Even though the High Priestess card is not here, you are so divinely connected that this piece of crap, Page of Pentacles in reverse, is someone who could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. They are closed-minded to ideas that are not theirs, point blank. If they didn't think of it, if they didn't say it, then anything else and anyone else is garbage. They are a severe narcissist. They actually are probably younger than you, extremely immature, think that they know all, and yet they are absolutely moronic. People mock this person behind their back, and the person doesn't realize it. They think that they are like, the cat's meow. Yeah, even their voice is annoying. That might be something they say about you, though. They might say, oh my God, I fucking hate their voice. Male or female, it doesn't matter, the gender pronouns. This person really, really dislikes you. They're also extremely closed-minded in the way of anybody else having any good properties. Like, if someone's like, oh my God, I love them, this person will be like, why? I'm not better? I'm not good enough? Oh my God. What, you hate me? What? They just arrived. I'm better. Like, the whole thing is so gross. They're so immature. They're the kind of person that will mock everybody around them while they're the person that everybody mocks when they're not around. This is a person who is a ginormous baby, and the only reason people placate, enable, or ignore is because they just don't want to hear the fucking noise out of this bitch's mouth, no matter the gender. Like, if this is a dude, it's the kind of dude where even other dudes are like, he acts like a bitch, right? Like, what the fuck? Nobody gives a shit about the sexual orientation of this person. What we give a fuck about is the fact that they've been trying to bring you down. With the Empress in reverse, they're constantly trying to cause you problems. And the funny part is they act and think, because of their ego complex, that you have no idea it's them. They're like, they don't know it's me. And yet you're like, I know, you're just a pest, you're ridiculous, because realize they're a page and you're a queen. You wear the skin of your victims. And all they do is have dollar store ears. Like, come on. Like, they ain't nothing, and that's part of the problem. Like, they know you got sharp fangs, but they realize that you won't use them in the way that they will. So they think they're winning, and yet they're a moron, and everybody knows they're a moron. Now, the shit that they've been talking or trying to do to you has been causing a lot of domestic issues in your life, whether it's romantic, whether it's financial, whether it's career, whether it's friends. That will be up to you to know, because this reading is not giving that away. Because we have wands, pentacles, and cups all in this reading. So it's not one category of a certain type where you go, oh, obviously it's so many pentacles, it's got to be money or whatever. So the fact that I said that you wear your victim's skins is fucking dope. You are an apex predator who doesn't need to do nothing. All right, you are like the character predator. Is that right? Yes. Where they can just go invisible. They can just stand in a tree and watch their victims on the ground being fucking morons. Loud and stupid. They don't even need to make an appearance to handle that shit. And that's what this stupid idiot doesn't realize. 122 on the clock. The divine beings, the karmic council, your ancestors, and the deities that have sworn to protect you are not gonna play about this little stupid Nat. And G-N-A-T. Or the person's name could be Nat, for all I know. Or a nickname for Natalie, or Nathaniel, or Nathan, or could start with an N. The name could start with an N. 123 on the clock. They think that they are like the ringleader, like the boss of the show, whatever this stupidity is. And they're not. They really aren't. With the Four of Cups in reverse, what they don't see is that any second now, the wool is going to be pulled from their eyes. And they're going to realize that they're absolutely fucked. 5 of eyeballs. Yo. Yeah, 737 on the clock. 5 of eyeballs in this is 5 of pentacles. Right? Yes, yes, yes. This card, phone call off in the middle of it, and I know who it's from, and it's going to be so much spicy tea when I hear this voicemail and call this person back. So you're going to get spicy tea about this shit. Remember I said Nat, G-N-A-T? Well, look at this. It looks like a fucking gnat, don't it? Like a little speck of a fly that don't fucking matter, but it thinks it's a big deal, and it's not. 5 of Pentacles. It talks about a person who is gonna get everything. Financial hardship, poverty, problems. They're an absolute lost soul that nobody is saving. Why? They don't deserve the saving. People have tried, and this person has absolutely tried to destroy them. How dare you say I have a flaw? I am perfect. Okay. Ill repute is a word that keeps getting connected with this particular card. There is going to be no place for refuge for this person or these people that tried this nonsense with you. You are going to be so good, so fine, because you are the Queen of Wands. You are the Empress. You are the High Priestess. So even when problems were happening, it was just creating more of this karmic punishment and repercussions for this piece of crap. Okay? They are getting everything, 9/11 as I say this, that is meant to be coming to them. Everything they tried to do to you, and so much worse. And you are going to be absolutely fine and be shown in the light that you're truly meant to be. They made you seem like you're nothing, and you're a liar, and you have no real power, and this, that, and the other. Meanwhile, you're gonna wear them like a skin, like a hat, to show off to the rest of that you won, and you're wearing your fucking victims and prey, just like they do back in the day. And that's why many warrior kings were wearing pelts, right? And you have always been the Empress. They were never able to change that. And the fools that they actually made believe that, they're going to be embarrassed and apologizing to you. This is epic. Use the link in my bio. Book a reading.